What's poppin', my jalapenos? Spice Force here. In the wake of ARG, Charlotte, and Chicago, we have seen that Vanilla Coup and Broly are forces to be reckoned with, but Cade has built something entirely different. Cade, you're running a leader I haven't seen much play from.
It's because everyone's scared of it.
What you got, man?
I am running the new Majin Buu from Set 6.
Love this art.
It's the best art in the game.
Yeah, it's probably my favorite
opinion.
leader art for sure.
Especially foil. It looks so nice. So, if you don't know what he does, he has a permanent ability. You cannot send cards from your drop area to your warp. So, no overwhelm. So, if you wanted those free little extenders, can't do it. But that's okay, because he has a auto ability. When he attacks, he draws one card. Doesn't have to be leader. Doesn't have to be just a battle card. It's anytime he attacks, he draws a card. So it's really good. He has an activate main once per turn. It's at burst 3. Send the top... Well, you choose one of your energy. Then send the top 3 cards of your deck to your drop area. Then you don't have to, if you don't want to, swap out that energy with a card in your drop area and place it in rest mode. So it's only really effective if you already have played something that turn and you want to burst and change out your colors. So if you have a blue and you want a red for next turn, if there's a red in your drop area, you can swap it out, but it'll come in rest mode. So it's very important to keep that in mind. His awaken is at 4 life, and he's a hybrid awaken, so he draws a card and resends 1 energy. On his flip side, his same permanent can't use overwhelm, can't dark overwhelm or anything like that. His auto is sparking 7. It's real easy to get to. When he swings, he draws a card and gets plus 5,000 power for the duration of the turn. His activate main once per turn is the same as his unawakened side without the burst. You just choose one of your energy and swap it out for something in your drop area. So basically, when he swings, he's drawn a card, he's 20,000 power, and he can change the color of your energy area, which is really good. I like it. It's a really fun mechanic. Into the main deck, we play 4 of the 2-drop unadulterated evil Majin Buu. What he does is when he's played, you choose 1 blue Majin card from your drop area and add it to your hand. He has a activate main of 1 cost energy, any color. If your leader card's a Majin, which of course ours is, you choose 1 Majin Buu that has to be a blue card with an energy cost of 3, and then play it from your energy area. Then you replace that card with this card in rest mode. So what's really good is you have that 3-drop in your energy. You tap that 3-drop to pay for his activate main, and then you play that 3-drop from there, replacing it with this. So you really don't waste energy. So play 4 of him. Then we play 4 of the 3-drop.
So this is the guy you were talking about.
This is your target. Mm-hmm. He has a permanent. If this card would be KO'd by an opponent's skill, you can ditch 2 cards from your hand, and he doesn't get KO'd.
Oh, so it's removed from the battle area. So if they try to warp it, bounce it back to deck, hand, any of that stuff.
Any of that. It really is good against Broly. So if they try to use their
leader
6-drop, leader ability, 8-drop, any of that, they try to snipe it, ditch 2 cards, he stays.
Cool.
He has an auto. When he swings, you choose 1 opponent battle card, 4 or less, place it at the bottom of their deck. He has an activate main of 1 blue and 1 any color. It's the same thing as the 2-drop, but you just replace it with the 4-drop. So you pay 2, one of them being blue, and put this in your energy as rest mode and replace it with the 4-drop in your energy and play it.
So you would tap the 4-drop
Yep, tap
to
your
activate
4-drop,
his effect.
activate him, that way you're not wasting.
Mm-hmm.
we play 4 of the 4-drop. If I can get it real quick. What he does is he has barrier. He has an auto of when he's played from the energy, you choose 1 card from your drop area and place it up under him. What your target is your super combo Gotenks. We'll get to that card in a second. But the reason you choose that card is because you have an activate main once per turn. If there's a Gotenks under this card, you create a Majin token, which is 15,000 power, 0 cost combo, 5k combo. Which is really good because that's no cost at all. So every turn, create a token. Swing with it, create a token. Next turn, swing with 2 tokens. Your activate main is 3 blue, 1 any color. And it's the same thing. You choose the 7-drop in this time and play it and swap it with the 4.
Cool. And he's got barrier?
He has barrier.
You know what he doesn't have?
Doesn't have deflect.
He doesn't have a chin on the SPR.
Yep, that's one issue. if you notice, SR has a chin, SPR doesn't have a chin. Don't know.
It bugs me so much.
Maybe it was a printing issue or something, or the designer, I don't know. Alright, we're going to play, in that same line from set 6, we're going to play 3 of the 7-drop. He has triple strike. His auto is the same thing as the 4-drop. When you play him, choose 1 battle card from your drop area, place it under that card. He has a auto once per turn. When he swings, choose up to 1 opponent battle card and place it under this card, and then restand him. So he basically gains dual attack. But that only is going to go off if your opponent has a card that you can choose to take. We did see a ruling, and it'll come up with one of the extra cards that if you take a Broly card, how Broly always triggers off, well, if this card's removed, then you can play the other one after you ditch 2 or anything like that. You actually get that effect. Your opponent doesn't.
Because you become the quote-unquote master of that said card.
Yep, so they don't get the effect, so you basically kill their entire chain.
Mm-hmm. You guys, that'll work with things like body change, Ginyu, anything that takes control of Broly.
The only thing you really have to worry about is the 8-drop going into the SCR, because the SCR has it from the SCR's point of view, not the 8-drop. So if you take the 8-drop, you're putting yourself at risk. So we play 3 of him. The other 7-drops that we run 3 of the Ultimate Evil Majin Buu. He has a EX Evolve cost of 1 blue and placing 2 cards from your hand into the drop area. He's triple strike, and when a card evolves into this card, he gains 30,000. So you can actually play him off of the 4-drop if you don't see the other one. So it's really good. It's a good alternate 7-drop to go into if you want to. And then another 7-drop we have is Grand Evil Absorption Majin Buu. So what this one does is you don't worry about his evolve because he has to evolve for 3 red and 3 any color over a Sun Gohan Adolescence. You're never going to hardcast a Sun Gohan Adolescence to go into this. You will only hardcast it if you're in dire straits. He has dual attack, activate main once per turn, choose the Gohan up under him, and he gains all the abilities, and he can swing on cards in active mode. The card you're going to go into for that is either this or the promo Gohan that has crit. But I prefer this one because you can start sniping little things on the field. And this Buu will get your Gohan's effect of, he has double strike first off, but his auto is the main key, is when this card KOs an opponent's battle card, inflict 2 damage to your opponent. If you need to hardcast this guy, you can. His permanent is if you have 4 cards, including him, or less, then he becomes a 2-drop, 2 red. So this is more of a an alternate win con. Plus, he's good with the other 7-drop, the blue one, that's from set 6, not the set 3 one. So that way you can get another ability. Then the Spice. So not many people... This card I don't think has ever seen play.
It's totally not on anyone's radar.
Yeah, it's not on anyone's radar, but this leader makes this card busted. It's 3 of the 5-drop Rampart Evil Majin Buu. Or Rampant Evil Majin Buu. He's from the Ultimate box. He has the Flex, so Bloodlust is not going to touch him. Neither is Crusher Ball. So his auto is, when you play this card, if your leader card is a Majin, which of course ours is, draw 1 card, choose up to 1 of your energy, and restand it, and then he gains Triple Strike for the duration of the turn. So with Majin Buu's ability of being able to swap cards from your energy in your drop area, so you can choose a blue and swap it with a red if it's in your drop area, you can totally surprise your opponent by this. Turn 4, choose one of your blue energies that you already have tapped, swap it with a red, and then next turn you're ready to go. Restand one of your blue energies, and then you're good defensively as well.
And you can EX evolve over this with the Cade Buu, right?
Yep, with Cade Buu, the 7-drop, you can go over him.
He can come into play, draw a card, untap a blue energy, swing with Triple Strike, and then EX evolve using the blue energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good.
Yep, that's one little spice for you. Then we go to our standard super combo. We are running 4 of the Gotink super combos from this set. The reason is for the 4-drop. Plus, he has a Sparking 5, and you can do that turn 2 because of your unawakened side. So it's Sparking 5, draw a card. You automatically get the plus 10,000. So get this into your drop area before you go into your 4-drop. So as soon as you play that 4-drop, you can scoop this one up and start creating your tokens. Onto the extra cards. We run only 3 Senzu Bean.
That's gonna be a no from me, dog.
I only run 3 Senzu Bean because I don't really see it coming into play as often. You're going to use this defensively, but I've got so many negates in here and everything like that you're not going to want, or not going to really need 4. Plus, room is very tight in this, so 3 is a more comfortable number for me. Then we have 3 Dawn of Evil. What this does is you can only activate 1 of these per turn, so we only run 3. When you activate it, it costs 1 blue, and you search the top 10 of your deck for a blue, I think it's blue. Yeah, 1 blue Majin Buu, 3 or less, and add it to your hand. Your leader has to be a Majin too. But if you do add 1 to your hand, you restand 1 of your energy. Well, 1 of your blue energy. So it's basically a free search. And it's top 10, so it's calling back to the old Kaba days.
We don't whiff on those, do we?
No. We run 3 Bring Back Buu. This card is absolutely busted. Sparking 10, which is very easy to do, especially by the time you actually play this. You have to be at 5 energy, though, to play it, because if you don't get its effect. Your leader card, of course, has to be a Majin. Choose up to 1 Majin Buu that's blue with an energy cost of 4 or less and play it. Or choose 1 red Majin Buu and from your energy and play it. That red doesn't have a specific energy cost. So you can go straight into your 5-drop or your 7-drop. Doesn't matter. So that card is really good. The reason we play it at 3 is we want to see it, but we don't want to see too many of them. Because hopefully by the time you get 1, maybe 2 of these out, it's already game. We run 3 of the Boo Make You Cookie. Really good against Broly. Really good against the Vanilla Coup. It's a counter attack. You negate the attack. Then, if your leader card's a Majin or a Majin Buu, you place 1 card from your hand into the drop area. If you do, choose one of your opponent's, or choose one of your Majin Buu and one of your opponent's battle cards of 3 or less, and place it under that Majin Buu. Now, this is really your turn 1 play, because Broly's, of course, going to want to play their 1-drop, swing to get you down, or do something of that nature. They're going to swing at some point, and you can snipe that. Broly, especially against Vanilla Coup. You can snipe that Android 8, and the good thing about this is it says choose your Majin Buu. Well, you think for a turn 1 play, you won't have energy because you need to play a Majin Buu. So you're thinking maybe the new 1-drop from set 6 or the 1-drop from set 1. You can actually choose your leader.
So busted.
Yeah.
So you can put their battle card under your leader.
Yep, and that way it will never go back to them.
They will never get that.
They will never get back until the end of the match.
Oh my god! So you can't use Ba to get back Broly. You can't use Power Burst to get back Kid Goku or Android 8. They're not seeing that
getting
card.
That card will never go back to their side of the.
Oh my god!
Yep, it's disgusting. I only run 3 because late game it's not really viable, because at that point they've already evolved. It's you can side in a 4th against Vanilla Coup if you need to, but that's your tactic. I run 3 Coercion just because it's a free negate. If you have a blue, boom, I don't have to really care about it. All these negates that restand on your opponent's turn actually play up under Borgos and the new Whis. The issue is if they have Tien, you won't get to restand that energy.
Tien is not fun.
Tien is a issue.
Thanks, Bandai.
And then for the last, I run 4 Dimension Magic just because it's a free negate if you tap out and you have Sparking 5, which again, turn 2.
Turn 2, yep.
It's free negate, restand 2 blue energy. So that's it. It's really fun. I recommend people actually giving this a shot. It's a little daunting at first, but after you get to play it a couple of times, you realize it's actually a really, really, really fun mechanic. So yeah, that's my blue Majin Buu ability absorber build.
Cool. All right, man. Well, thanks for the neat deck profile. You guys be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And also be sure to check out our locals on Twitch. It's going to be Quest Comic Shop 3. That way you guys can see live streams of all the crazy stuff that we play at our locals. And if you can't watch the live stream, check out their channel. It should be Quest Comic Shop here on YouTube.
I'll link it down in the description.
Cool. All right.